Personally?
Yes.
Okay. I was on the original Mining Impact Committee, started 3 years ago. I was appointed by Dennis DeRosso, and I became secretary of that committee. I was pretty serious about it, and first thing I did was read the state and federal laws on mining, so I knew what I was talking about. And then I developed a whole set of contacts with EPA, Corps of Engineers, the DNRs of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Michigan. I talked to several geologists that understood what the formation was. I talked to people at Glyphwick. I talked to the tribes. I talked to biologists from here and there. The information is available on the internet. You can find it if you want to. If you have a specific question that's really cool, all you got to do is type in the question. You're going to get some references to it. But there's a lot of information available.
I've been relying on the study from the DNR, the EPA, and the Army Corps of Engineers to come back and tell us what's going to be good and what's going to be bad. I'm not a geologist or a scientist, I'm just a truck driver. I don't know much about it, I'm not a specialist. I'm waiting for the specialists to tell us if it's safe or not. And I do have faith in our government. Some people don't, but I unfortunately do.
As far as the
educated decision as to whether we can or cannot environmentally, safely do this, responsibly do this mine. I mean, and I understand there will be a footprint left after the mine is done, but so is a footprint from us just being here. So you got to put it in perspective. But I'm very anxious to see what actually is underneath that overburden up there in Pokey Mountain. But I do not want to see the top of that mountain blown away either. So, but let's just kind of see what's there.
I think the mines will be regulated through the state, the federal government, all kinds of inspectors, and nowadays you couldn't hardly make one step out of line and you'd be corrected immediately. My brother worked for the Bureau of Mines as a mining inspector through the coal mines, mines in Upper Michigan and out east, and he said they're so well regulated that people shouldn't even give it the second thought about they're going to try and pull something off on us.
Eggs are good for you, eggs are bad for you. Who did the study? Who paid for the study? That seems to be what most of the information is out there. If a person did the study, it was from a certain place, you're going to get a certain result. Who paid for it? My trust has got to be in the EPA, the Army Corps, Wisconsin DNR. That's the science that determines it. I took a trip to Minorca Mine in Virginia upon getting appointed to the board to see what I was getting myself into. It wasn't pretty. Mining is not pretty. But I saw every aspect of the mine, from the scraping of a new pit to the filling of an old one, and every process of the water being reused and refined, the non-waste, everything is done in triplicate. And why? Because it has to be done that way. MSHA makes sure of it, EPA makes sure of it, the DNR of Minnesota makes sure of it, and the Army Corps makes sure of it. I asked him, what about the new mining law in Wisconsin? People say it's environmentally weak. He said, don't even worry about it, because the EPA is the one in control of all of it. That Wisconsin mining law means nothing, he said. I gotta believe he's telling the truth. Dick said, supremacy of laws, the EPA is above the Wisconsin DNR. So where are they gonna have to follow?